What's going on? It's been a while. Haven't talked in a week. Didn't go over SOTM for last week. We are 26 weeks into the year, man. 26 weeks. Hopefully you did everything you want to do. There's 52 weeks in the year. We are halfway through. And if we go back a month, this is June 5th, June 12th, June 19th, June 26th, which is today. And then the next week is going to be July 3rd. And I'm wondering, because I got 1 day of June in next month. But that's when the monthlies hit. And so it's going to look bigger for the July. Should I wait? Or should I just add it up? Because I got 4 weeks of dividends. It's going to be small. But you know. I already knew that was going to be a problem. Got the World Cup in the back here, man. Just a bunch of enjoying life. I guess that's what you call it, man. Let's go and drop this in for the next week. Drop it in for the next week. Well. 7-3. Next Saturday is July 4th, man. America's 250th birthday. Oh 07, 03, 2026. We're gonna count on the divs. For June. We're just gonna put in June. I don't think we're getting in the monthlies tonight. We're not going to talk until 7 because that's when the dividends hit, but I'll be checking. But I don't usually get paid on Fridays, and I don't think the dividends are going to come in today. I'm pretty sure they'll be here Monday, so let's just go check real quick, you know? Doesn't hurt to see what's up. Don't hurt to see what's up. Okay. $376. We got paid here. $276.90. I think I have that total on my phone already. I did write it in here. $365.29. I think I did that this morning. Let's go ahead and add it up again. 276.9 plus, what is it, 339? 376. I don't remember. 376.39. Oh man. So I'm counting 653.29 for this week. That's pretty good compared to last week's 516. 516.4 plus 609.29 plus 623.75. Damn. 24,000. 2,400. Shit, 24,000, I wish. 2402.63. Wow. That's nice. That's real nice. I'm gonna go ahead and send this over. And then we're gonna see if we get anything tonight. I'll send that over too. We're moving from Fugma Capital to the share draft. 376.39. $376.39. Sigma Financial. We are going to move Sigma Financial to the share draft. 276.90. Boom. And then once that's done, so we scroll to the bottom here, you see my 2 transactions. Damn, did Sigma Financial only make 138 last week? What the hell? Should be 516? 138.62 plus 377.78. 516. Damn, man. Did better. Well, honestly, what happened was last week was a holiday, right? The 19th was Juneteenth. And holidays always fuck up my distributions. Honestly, it almost makes you hate holidays. Because why are you messing with the flow, you know? You're used to it. You're used to it, and then comes a holiday and fucks everything up. So this second income stream makes you don't like holidays. So if you like holidays, you might be in the wrong business, right? Got the World Cup in the back. They're on halftime tonight. Let's go ahead and mute them. They're going to be on halftime. So, last week, the thought was don't give up hope. We had 516.40. Made some buys in BCH and Bitcoin. Every paycheck, I'm sending $100. Well, I got $100 in direct deposit to Coinbase. So I'm buying $100 of Bitcoin every 2 weeks. And that's $200 every month. $2,400 every year into Bitcoin. So it's just a little drop in the bucket, man. You stay at that rate, right? In 10 years, you'll have 24,000. Do you want 24,000 or some shit in Bitcoin, or do you want a whole coin? You know. So if you want to invest more, you have to create more. You have to go outside the box a little bit, not be through Monday to Friday. You might need to expand your mind a little bit, expand out into the world just a tiny bit and see where you could pick up some margin, you know. And that's what we got going here with the second income stream. Trying to have a wedge an edge for the future. I don't want to wait 10 years and then I have this. I mean, I am a public servant, man. You could go to find my income on there. I'll multiply it by whatever amount of years I'll be there. And you'll be like, he made this much there. But this game right here is off to the side. It's over here. And look how much we got just for June, just for June. Should I count this week? I want to, but I feel like it's not right. I feel like it's not telling the truth. Because we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have 5 weeks in July. Because this lands right here. And if you think about it, it's only 2 days into June. Maybe if there's 3 days of June, we'll keep it. But I don't know. I don't think it matters too much. We're going to count it all by the end of the year anyway. So, that sounds like a pain in the ass though. Because right now I have 27 weeks. Well, we're at 26, right? Because of this week. We're at 26 weeks in the year. Let's see. Watching that TV, man. Second income. I jump on the charts at night, man. I just scroll through them and you just find deals. We're done counting dividends. This is for June. But listen, we're still going to get dividends Tuesday. Well, probably Monday and Tuesday. I don't owe Best Egg until the 6th. That's next Monday. So I'll let the dividends come in this week, and by Friday I'll have sent over at least the minimum, and then whatever we made in this week, I'm gonna send that over too. When I think about it, if I do it Thursday and I get it Friday, I'll send it over that week. But most likely I'm gonna send what I have by next week. Well, whenever this 653 lands over there. Go look at ECU real quick. If you don't know the plan, we're trying to front run Best Egg, because if you put $3,000 in Best Egg, you won't have to owe them for a whole 4 months. And that's what I like to do, honestly. That's what I like to do. Well, right now I got 1786 and I owe 7. So that should get me by at least 2 months, right? But then I got another distribution. I got the monthlies and the weeklies for this week. We're gonna send that to Best Egg too. And then also, maybe we'll see how much cash we have and just chuck it over there, man. Right now I got 1209 in EECU. And Wells Fargo, I think I have 300. 156. I just paid something. Paid off my city card. 156 plus 1200. That is 1350-ish, right? I probably owe some more too. I know I owe that phone bill, energy. Like we got some bills coming due. But when we're done with the bills, we're gonna attack this best egg. Attack best egg, and then we're gonna jump upstart again for the next 4 months. Hopefully, maybe 3. See if we get that down to 10,000, and then when that's at 10,000, see if we can borrow against the M1 and just knock it out, man. And then we just pay down M1. That's what I want to do. So what month is it, man? It's July. So another 4 months from July. It's probably like November. And then by November, hopefully we can be bringing down or set it to a M1 and start bringing down M1 a little bit. Yeah, that's the plan at least. That's what I'm thinking I want to do. Is it a good idea? I don't know, because we still got Upstart. But if we get rid of Best Egg, my monthly overhead goes from 1,800 to 775. You know? And the bad thing is that it puts my account on the line, so it'll be like 15,000 owed for the Sugma Financial, not Sugma, the other one, Fogma Capital, right? So about 15 G's in there, and it's constantly coming down, so might need to bring that down a little bit and just worry about Best Egg. Maybe even bring Best Egg down month to month, you know, until we get a buffer with Upstart. I mean, with the M1 borrow, you know, because I don't want to lose these accounts. That's the last thing we're gonna do. And I also don't like the interest that we're getting on Upstart, and I don't like that my monthly payment's so high. I mean, 2402, that pays for both of them, you know, if it's 18. But the problem with that is we're only bringing down the principal, what, like $600? 24 minus 18? What is that? Yeah, like 600. And I just can't have that, man. I need my principal to come down by thousands. Thousands. Can we have it be thousands? You know? That's what I want to do. Is that gonna happen? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Thought of the week is to hesitate less. I'm just gonna show you this video here. Might help you.
Just wanted to say, don't wait too long to follow your dreams. Working 12 hours a day for pennies while the owners and investors of the company make millions off your work. It's a miserable existence. And when you spend a few years in the career that you hate, it's hard to get out of it because it's the only thing you know. When you're young, try things. You've got time. That's it.
Yep. When you're young, try things. Hesitate less. That is the thought of the week, man. See what we can do. Trade ideas. All right, man. I think we're ready. We covered the dividends. We covered the trade ideas, right? Cover the thoughts. Thoughts are the most important thing, man. The thoughts are the thing that will keep you in check when it gets hard. Thoughts are going to be around long before and long after you take action. Because if you think too much and you don't take action, that thought's going to stick with you. Right? There's a difference between, planning ahead and just being paralyzed by your ideas and what could happen. Right? I mean, you could go months without problems, and then sometimes in life you just got back to back problems. It just feels like the world's coming down on you, right? And then sometimes in life you just get a stretch where things are just good, like too good to be true. And so that's the swings of life, man, the ups and the downs, the stage 1s and 2s. These charts are life, and what I just explained there, that is life too. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know anything. All I know is life is going to be better. I know that. I know it can be better. I know there's always a better way to live. You just have to be open to the ideas of infinite possibility in this world. Infinite possibility. Or what, man? Maybe you just let life go by. Maybe you just let things happen to you and you just hope it gets better. But it never will be. Let's see. Mm. Mm. drink some water real quick, man. Little intermission. All right, man. All right, man. Let's see. All right, let's get to the 7 wins here. I'll turn on the volume here. To the World Cup. Got it on the back. Just enjoying the game, too. We have man. This was a 1 right here, man. Let's go and draw this in here. We got anchor point in a box. That's a stage 1. Runs up, taps out 200, comes back down. And we broke the anchor point. Make that a circle. Broke the anchor point, man. That's a 4, honestly. But we do have an engulfing candle. Well, engulfing. It doesn't go all the way up. That's a 4, man. Give it a minute. Slow down. Watch the weekend, though. It's going to give you a couple bars. Maybe it comes back. And maybe it comes back with some ferocity. Bitcoin you can play on the weekend. Moving on, man, to the Dow. Shit, we may have an apex point here. This is a 2, by the way. We got apex point. Honestly, though, we got apex point in a box. Is it a 3? We got a 1, 2. This is the highest high. Shit. Back in the box is usually the most bullish sign of the money flow, but this is an anchor point, an apex point, and then coming back into the box down here. I'm gonna give this a 3. I'm gonna give that a 3, man. Good. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Oh man. Man. Shoot. Oh shit, did that saved? Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. 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 All right, check it out here. This is the side hustle. Oops. All right, check it out here. This is the side hustle. check it out. Got 2,402.63 for June. Do this thing called State of the Market, and then starting with the first month here, the first week of June. Count the dividends. We have weekly thoughts, trade ideas, and then actual trades executed. But dividend wise, it's pretty cool. 623, 609.19, 516.40, and then 653 for the last week of June. And then we're over here. These are the accounts. These two right here. You click on this thing, and then you go. There's like 5 things in here, I think. 6 slices. We got. Check it out. Got 2,463, $2,402.63 for June. Do this thing called State of the Market, and then starting with the first month here. The first week of June. Count the dividends. We have weekly thoughts, trade ideas, and then actual trades executed. But dividend wise, it's pretty cool. 623, 609.19, 516.40, and then 653 for the last week of June. And then we're over here. These are the accounts. These two right here. You click on this thing, and then you go. There's like 5 things in here, I think. 6 slices. All right, check it out. Got 2,463, $2,402. All right, so the 6 slices, and then you go up here to the top to activity. Just gonna see the dividends in here. So this is what I'm counting every week. There's funds that drip dividends, so I borrowed to buy these things, and I'm using the money from the weekly dividends to pay back the loan. And at some point, loan's paid off, and I get to keep the dividend. But it's been going down ever since I borrowed to do it. So the dividends come down, but it's also paying so much that it's paying it on the principal too. Is it a good idea? I don't know. Just rolling with it. But there's 2 accounts too. There's this one, and then you can borrow on the broker. There's the whole thing. It's pretty cool. Just trying it out. Alright, so the 6 slices, and then you go up here to the top to activity. Just gonna see the dividends in here. So this is what I'm counting every week. There's funds that drip dividends, so I borrowed to buy these things, and I'm using the money from the weekly dividends to pay back the loan. And at some point, loan's paid off, and I get to keep the dividend. But it's been going down ever since I borrowed to do it. So the dividends come down, but it's also paying so much that it's paying it on the principal too. Is it a good idea? I don't know. Just rolling with it. But there's 2 accounts too. There's this one, and then you can borrow on the broker. There's the whole thing. It's pretty cool. Just trying it out. All right. So this. Yeah. And that's part-time millionaire. yet. Part-time millionaire. Trying to make at least $30 a day. Now I learned stuff and get paid more to do less. But there's risk. Let's see if it works out. We'll see. Alright, one more thing. Check this out. This is a screenshot from July 7th, 2022, and it says, one day I'm gonna take $30, I'm gonna make $30 a day just breathing. Not today. Today I deliver food. And it's 2026 now. I figured out how to do that, which is pretty sick, you know. So if you do the math, $30 a day over there was like $210, and then you come onto the dividend over here for the monthly, 24, and then I don't gotta get in and out the car, deliver food, work with people. But there's risk, you know. I mean, there's risk to DoorDash too. Like you're driving around, you need to maintenance your car more, or maybe you wreck your finances over here, your credit. I don't know. They've been paying every week, so it's been working. So I'm just gonna keep on trucking along until the debt's gone. Let's see. All right, one more thing. Check this out. This is a screenshot from July 7th, 2022, and it says, one day I'm gonna take $30. I'm gonna make $30 a day just breathing. Not today. Today I deliver food. And it's 2026 now. I figured out how to do that, which is pretty sick, you know. So if you do the math, $30 a day over there was like $210, and then you come onto the dividend over here for the monthly, 24, and then I don't gotta get in and out the car, deliver food, work with people. But there's risk, you know. I mean, there's risk to DoorDash too. Like you're driving around, you need to maintenance your car more. Maybe you wreck your finances over here, credit. I don't know. They've been paying every week, so it's been working. So I'm just gonna keep on trucking along until the debt's gone. Let's see. All right, one more thing. Check this out.
So, buddy friends, we went back. So, buddy friends, we went back to our hometown in Philly, and of course,
Why do we always have to get involved? Can't we just do normal stuff that normal people do? Like, go for brunch?
What the fuck is brunch?
Why do we always have to get involved? Can't we just do...
All right, man. Let's see. Sent some videos to my new friend, Jade. Let's see. Had to take a little intermission there. Portuguese lady, aka Portuguese lady. All right, man. Moving on. Gold. Let's see. We tapped that 5, man. We got an anchor point, and it's on this support right here. But we got that downward channel. Would I buy this? Hell no. I'm gonna give this a 4. We are tapping that 5 though. If you wanted to get early, but look at this, man. It tapped that 5, came down. You know, if you're taking a shot at a trade, you know, maybe today was your day. But be patient, man. Be patient and stay in flow. I think this QQQ is a 3, man. But that kind of looks like a doji. Damn. All right, man. Texting everybody. That's what it looks like. What do I want to do with it? What do I want to do with it? Fuck, man. I don't know if this is a 4. I mean, we got Doji. We got Box. Anchor points right there. MACD is straight down. TSI is pointing up. Or TSI is pointing down. MFI, money flow indicator, is pointing up. Fuck. That was a hard one. Would you buy this? Or would you not? That is the question, man. That is the question. Got some dojis, doji. Fuck it. I'll give it a 3. QQQ. What did I give it last week? I gave it a 1 at previous high. So let's go back 5 days. Right here, right? Damn, hold on. What the hell happened to this day? The SPY? Big ass doji. Damn. What the hell happened today? That's a massive doji. I'm gonna give it a 4. But I'm gonna give it a doji as well. Stage 4 decline, man. Maybe it holds and goes higher. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna give TOT a 2. Look at that. We're on that 5. We open on that 5 and we close higher. Almost an extreme, man. This might be the best performing asset. Let's go look at oil. Yeah, that's a stage 4, man. That's 30 RSI too. Something I constantly do is that when I see a 30-hour site, I always go back and check. Like, Bitcoin's on a 31. I mean, you might as well put 30-hour site, right? You damn well might. Gold is off of a 30-hour site. All right. Get to rank of worst performing asset, hands down, gotta be oil, man. Gold is a close second. And then number one performing asset, gotta be TOT bonds, man. Who would have thought? And then Bitcoin, well, honestly, gold or Bitcoin? What do I want? 6. Here's gold. Soft support. Bitcoin. Broke the anchor point. I would argue Bitcoin's worse than gold. So we're gonna put gold or Bitcoin in 6. We'll put gold in 5. So second place spot, either Dow or bonds. I mean Dow. Dow or QQQ. Go to Dow 2, right? And then 3, QQQ, SPY 4. So bonds, followed by Dow, followed by technology, followed by SPY, S&P, followed by gold, Bitcoin, and oil. I think that's a good ranking there. XLB, got a 1. XLC, damn, off the top. It's a 4, man. XOC is a 4. Worst performing asset. Look at that down arrow too. Going even lower. Look at where it comes down before. Look at that. Look at that. Trade idea. XLE ERX.
Why aren't you in court? In the guard tower. Guard tower? We were just up there last night. Len! Maggie! Hey! What's up, guys? Calling? What? You calling? Whoa, use a hand. Yeah, we'll be right down. In the guard tower. Guard tower. We were just up there last night. Len! Why aren't you in quarantine? In the guard tower. Why aren't you in quarantine?
I'm no good to anyone in there. Maggie, dear, there are people in there suffering. I can bring their fever down and keep them stable.
Dale's getting the antibiotics.
Some of these people won't last 12 hours.
What's going on? First, when you go in there, you're gonna get sick.
We don't know that.
First, please, we can wait.
Listen, damn it. You step outside, you risk your life. You take a drink of water, you risk your life. And then you risk your life. You don't have a choice. The only thing you can choose is what you're risking it for. I can make these people feel better. I can save lives. That's reason enough to risk mine.
Why aren't you in quarantine?
I'm no good to anyone in there. Maggie, dear, there are people in there suffering. I can bring their fever down and keep them stable.
My mom had... Hulk was preparing to snap his fingers and use the Infinity Stones. We can see that before he put on the Infinity Gauntlet, everyone was protecting themselves. Meanwhile, Tony decided to have Friday activate the barn door protocol.
Friday, do me a favor and activate barn door protocol, will you?
Yes, boss.
Tony sealed off the entire facility, not to keep the bad guys outside. Instead, it was to contain the radiation released by the Infinity Stones within the building. He called this protocol the barn door protocol, and the name came from a major failure in Tony's life. If you still remember the ending of the movie, we can see the kid who once triggered Tony's anxiety attacks. That kid had always hoped Tony would become his father.
And now you're just gonna leave me here with my dad?
Wait, you're guilt tripping me, aren't you? I can tell. You know how I.
Damn.
Listen up! You.
Prove it.
Prove what?
That you're Peter Parker.
I don't carry an ID with me. You know, it kind of defeats the whole non-superhero thing. Why'd you do that?
I was trying to see if you have the tingle thing.
I have the tingle thing, just not for bread. Can you not throw the bread again?
Crawl around.
Crawl around?
Yes.
Ned? My Lola's asking if you could just get the cobweb there. Since you're like up there. Find Peter Parker! Great, it's just some random guy.
You're Peter.
Yeah. Peter Parker. Hi. Wait, he's not your friend.
Wait, so you're Spider-Man too? Why didn't you just say that?
I generally don't go around advertising it. Kind of defeats the whole anonymous superhero thing.
So you just prove it.
Prove what?
That you're Peter Parker.
I don't carry an ID with me. You know, it kind of defeats the whole non-superhero thing. Why'd you do that?
I was trying to see if you have the tingle thing.
I have the tingle thing, just not for bread. Can you not throw the...
For the first time since 2010.
Did they score? I think Cabo Verde. I think Cape Verde won. Shit. Gotta set up shop. Oh, good. You gotta get the dubs. You gotta get dubs. Still recording? Well, if we're still recording, let's go check on over here. Let's see. What I say, man, we ain't getting nothing on Friday night. No divs hit. We get paid Thursday, so those weeklies are coming in next week, man. So that ends it for June. What time does Winko open in the morning? What are we on, XLE? Hold on. high is 72. What the hell?
Korean women have been doing this for thousands of years. I spent the afternoon having my Hello Kitty steamed, but it felt more like I was getting it hickory smoked and barbecued. Imagine an anti-inflammatory hot pot, but between your legs. Supposed to ward off bad spirits and bring in new energy. I think it's working. Anyways, after you get your kitty smoked, they give you the most incredible body treatment from your toes to your head. The facelift massage they did was spectacular.
Open some more pumpkin.
All right, man. All right, man. Let's just get this over with and move on with life. XLRE, best performing asset of the week, possibly? Damn, that's a hell of a move by XLU though. We are running. Boom! Take back what I said. All right, man. That's it. See ya.